Okay guys, so today is the day. I'm gonna go through and rebuild all the brakes. I actually ended up snapping off the metal line. Ran down to AutoZone. I didn't know what exactly they would carry, but I ended up getting everything I needed. I got about 25 feet of metal line here. I got a few adapters so that these adapters will fit. So I also bought a tool. This is the metal cutting tool. I also got a kit. This kit, it's a rental kit from AutoZone, but this flares your metal line. Essentially on this piece on the bottom here, you find, for my car, it's a 3/16 line. And so I'm gonna put it in here, and then you take this tool and you press it into the line. Okay guys, so I ran into another issue when fixing these brake lines. That is, I broke the compression tool. The way this works, and this specific tool is not intended for steel lines. I didn't realize that until I started using it. This is just the one that they gave me at AutoZone. You're supposed to use this adapter piece. And this adapter piece, as you can see from the video, goes on the end of the point, and that's what presses in to make the proper edges. Problem is, because this is not intended for a steel line, I snapped this adapter. So to fix this, I'm gonna have to go get a new brake line compression tool, either from AutoZone, that's the closest store to me, if they have one, or I may just have to order a compression tool that's intended for steel lines. I have to order something online. Okay, so another issue I ran into when fixing the brakes was installing the caliper on the driver's side. This is the hole that the rubber line goes into, you screw it in, it was stripped. I don't know if it was stripped when I bought it or if I stripped it when I was trying to tighten down the threads. I noticed that it was a little loose. I went and checked and I realized you could continue just spinning it around and around. And that's when I realized that the threads were gone on the inside. So my solution for this, rather than returning it and getting a new one and then trying to explain that I may have stripped it or I don't know if I stripped it, what I did was I just disassembled the new caliper and took this side off and put the old one back on, just the other half. But I took the new piston and the new rubber components out of this new one and put those into the old one. So really, the new setup has half of it is completely new components, the other half is just the outside casing is old with all new components on the inside. So thanks for watching guys. As you can see, I ran into a whole lot of roadblocks with this project. I was really hoping that this video would be a conclusion of finishing up the brakes and testing them and getting the car back on the road, but that's just not the reality of the situation. And I'm sure this happens for you guys a lot as well when you're working on different projects, that things take more time, you run into issues that you didn't expect, you need tools that you didn't think you would need, and that's just the reality of working on cars sometimes. So it's been quite some time for me getting this done, but I'm gonna continue working on it and hopefully get this back on the road soon.